Alright. What's up, guys? Feeling pretty good. I got a lot of rest in. Holy shit. The day after the finale happened, I pretty much slept like... well, I had an interview immediately after, so I didn't sleep like that until after that was over. But once the interview happened, I pretty much passed the fuck out, and I was out for a very long time. Holy shit, I think it was like 12 or 13 hours that I was asleep. But it was a little bit of a hectic end. Way more hectic than it has been in the past. Specifically because I had to finish the stream, which was about 13 hours. And then I had to do a little bit of like last minute prep for the interview. And the interview went well. And it was kind of in the back of my mind that something might happen. And then this past Tuesday, so just a couple days ago, I got the call from the hiring manager. And he said that, you know, we kind of clicked immediately. And he offered me, he made me an offer. So I'm really excited about that. So I did get the job. It is a training administrator position. It is a salaried position. So I'm really, really happy about that. But my favorite part about all this is I don't have to be on the phone talking to clients anymore. That's not a part of my new position. Oh, this is gonna sound kind of weird. I'm almost nervous to press the to press the full screen face cam button. I don't know why. This is so dumb. All right, it's been 16 minutes. It's been more than enough time. It's time to press it. 3, 2, 1. And virtually nothing has changed. I will tell you though, we have some new lights in the background. I'm now using all day lamp or daylight bulbs. So no more of those fucking floodlights. I've disconnected the floodlights completely. Yeah, ladies and degens, we are back. I disconnected the floodlight completely. We're only using daylight on me and then 2 day lamps behind me. So it's the color temperature that's supposed to match sunlight. So I think it looks a lot more natural. I think it looks better. Me personally. I definitely poked myself in the eye like 3 times after 9 days being out of practice putting this shit on. Plus I do have shaky hands anyway. But we're here. It doesn't matter. You know, the inexperience came back a little bit, but it's fine. Oh man, but yeah, it was pretty surprising. I really didn't expect, and I hope we hear from Lulzaruni soon too, because she also had an interview the same day, a little bit earlier the same day. So she should be hearing back either today or tomorrow. So hopefully we get some good news from her as well. But yeah, so my new position involves basically creating training content. I don't have to talk to clients. I don't have to troubleshoot IT anymore. That's in the rear view. So I don't have to do that anymore. That's a big relief, I gotta tell you. So now I can put, you know, my audio obsession to good use. What's up, sick boy? Now I can put my audio obsession to good use. Look at this framing, by the way. I literally adjusted the tripod until the framing of the ridges on the foam panels were absolutely perfect. That plus the new lighting. Dude, I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this. Unnecessarily so, because it's such a minor thing. It doesn't matter. I'm excited about it, dude. Hey, appreciate that, man. Oh, shit. This gives me an opportunity. I gotta put it in the right spot. Okay. Okay. That should be good. Alright. Basically dead center, so that's good. Oh, and I showed this to Sick Boy already, but I made a custom frame and a new scene for my camera. So I made a frame and a shape so that looks like this. So now when we're playing whatever type of game, I don't have to, You know, I don't have to look like I'm a mile away, because in the full frame of the camera, I look like I'm a mile away. So now we have a custom shape, and I created a group so I can move the whole shape around as I need with the frame and all. So, and I don't have to move per se, because see, look, the full frame, I'm looking like I'm pretty far away. Yeah, no, I'm recuperated enough, dude. I was ready to come back for real, but here's the scene that I use, and with the shape and the image mask the way that it is, you can just move this around as you need. So I don't even have to move myself. I can just go into the scene and reposition things as I need. See? And then just leave it like that. But no, I was ready to come back for real. I did not want to take any more time off. But it feels good. Feels good. I even messaged my friend Tusk. I've known him for many, many years. I messaged him and I was like, oh, the hiring manager for this job was trying to call me on Tuesday. Because you guys, I sleep ridiculously late on my Tuesday and my Wednesday, because that's like my Saturday and my Sunday. Felt odd not having anything on my second monitor during my stream, so I appreciate that, man. Like, no, this year, I have to say, and you're gonna think I'm just sounding like a broken record because I say this every year. This year was the best October marathon ever. I have never had so much fun doing every single night, even if I was sleep deprived. As soon as I hit start streaming and I heard the Silent Hill music coming through these fucking Sonys, I was just ready, dude. I got a burst of energy and I was ready to go. I never had any problems. I did have to miss one night, but that's because I had to take that time to basically secure this job, because there was a project that they wanted us to basically compete with each other on to see who could produce the best content for a particular piece of training. They apparently said that was part of what sealed the deal for me. So I needed to take that time off. I do apologize for missing a day, but I had to spend that night creating the best possible video in Adobe Premiere that I could in that time. And I took one of these to my work setup. I hooked it up and I plugged it up to the DBX preamp processor, and I dialed in those settings to a fucking T, and I went ham on that video, dude. I went ham. Put all this audio file shit to good use, you know what I'm saying? But one particular night that I really remember is day 2. You ever tried Resolve? I get using Premiere if that's what you're used to, but it's worth... Oh yeah, DaVinci Resolve. I've edited on a DaVinci Resolve. The problem is, if you're using a free version of DaVinci Resolve, it actually lowers the audio bitrate to 96 kbps, and it makes your S sounds, it gives digital noise and artifacting to your S sounds, and that's exactly why I switched from that to Premiere. Premiere is a bit of a ripoff, because unless you were kind of grandfathered into their lifetime license, you have to pay $22.95 a month, and it keeps climbing. Like mine originally was 18 and now it's up to 22. But I get it for free from my work now, because apparently they had a whole Adobe suite of apps. They had a bunch of licenses laying around, so I didn't even know this, but all I had to do was ask, and they got me an entire suite of apps. They got me Captivate, Premiere, Creative Cloud, all of the suite of apps that comes with that, PDF Editor, PDF Creator, there's so many others. I don't know if Adobe Encore was on there. I think that's an outdated one, but Captivate and Premiere are going to be primarily what I'm using in this position. And my favorite part about this is one of the things that had me a little bit nervous is they had this lady in there that was very, very high up on the sort of training ladder, you know? I mean, very, very high up. And I was a bit nervous because, you know, people in those positions, they tend to be a little bit intimidating, not so much in the way that they introduce themselves, but just in the way that they carry themselves. You know, if you're really high up in a company, you usually have a bit more of a sort of non-agreeable, you know, especially in an interview. I figured she was going to be sort of like the interrogator of the situation to figure out if I really knew what I was talking about. And I couldn't have been more wrong. I go in to the interview. I was sat here. I had a black dress shirt and a silver tie on. I went straight MCR mode on it. and she popped up, and I just kind of in passing mentioned that I had just gotten an Adobe Premiere license, and she said, "Attaboy." And then we just started talking about how much we love using Adobe apps for like the next 20 minutes before they even got to the questions. So we clicked immediately, and in my mind, like as they started to field me the questions, I was like, that went really well. And I'm really, really ecstatic that it worked out. I gotta say, not having to troubleshoot is gonna be weird because I'm so accustomed to that, but it needed to happen because I was starting to get into a rut. I was starting to get to the point where like I would log in and I didn't want to speak to our clients, and I didn't want to troubleshoot, and I didn't want to figure out, you know, where someone's networking problem was originating from. I was kind of done with it. So this came at sort of the perfect time to let me transition into a new role. Like I said, it's salaried, so I don't have to, you know, worry about getting all my hours in, and that type of stuff doesn't apply to me anymore. They also told me that salaried employees have like different designated off days throughout the year. So I actually have Black Friday and Thanksgiving off. I actually am. I am a professional content creator now. And I was joking with Tusk. I was like, content creator day and night, dude. And then I sent him the fucking bat chest just vibrating back and forth. That stupid ass GIF. But no, I am a professional content creator now using Adobe's apps. But just having administrator on my title feels really cool too. But I was talking to my dad about it, you know, kind of after I had initially found out, because I'm one of those people, like, as soon as you tell me, I try to keep my cool, but after I got off the phone with him and he made me the offer, I was like, let's fucking go, baby. So I called everybody. I texted my dad and I was like, I got a new position, and I was telling him about the position. He's like, and I was telling him like, the thing that I was forgetting to mention is the lady that was way high up, she's actually certified. She's an Adobe certified technician. And she actually told me that she can get me Adobe certified within the first 6 months. That is going to be fucking huge, because what comes along with the certification is a lot of additional training. So if I can take those classes and become certified with Adobe, I can take all that knowledge that I gain about Premiere and roll that right into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I got to up the production value 10 fucking fold, dude. Let's go. But no, I was telling my dad about the Adobe certification thing, and he was like, well, I was saying it would look good on a resume. And he's like, well, you're kind of getting to that point where you don't so much need a resume anymore. He's like, you're kind of just working your way up. And he ain't wrong. But yeah, as far as life updates, that's really all I've got. Let me just say really quickly, though, I do seriously appreciate everybody, Kendo and Snipple and Sick and Dr. Red and Mag and everybody who was here basically every fucking night of the marathon. You know, I've said it before, I would do this if there was only one person watching because I find it so fun, but just to have a consistent group of people always coming in and enjoying themselves and just having a good time, I care zero about, I don't prioritize subs, I don't prioritize bits, hype trains, any of that stuff. I just do it because it's a blast and I pay attention to the names in chat, not the financial, monetary support coming in. Not that I don't appreciate it, I very much do, but what I mean by that is that's not the focus of this stream. I don't have a donation goal, I don't have a follower goal, I don't have a sub goal, any of that bullshit. Maybe sometime down the line, but I don't know. I don't really know if that's the type of stream I want to run. Point being, I really do appreciate everybody hanging out during all that. It made it a blast, and we did not have a single night that we didn't at least have a bunch of people in here having a good time. So it really made it made it the most enjoyable marathon that I've done. And those are getting tougher to do these days because, you know, trying to balance full-time work and then Bridget and the apartment and the cats and all these different things, trying to balance that while also trying to do at least a 4-hour stream every single night is a bit of a nightmare in and of itself. But as long as I limit it to once or twice a year at the most, it's not a big deal. And now I got some really bad hiccups. Also, way less important of a life update, but this finally showed up. The pirates finally allowed it to make its way across the fucking Atlantic Ocean. Or Pacific Ocean, I guess, because it came from California. So yeah, looks pretty good, honestly. It pretty much looks just like the can. It's just not as shiny. Though it's good you're back, dude. I wouldn't be mad if you still took more time and upload the VODs. Well, it's okay, because I'm going to go back to my 3 nights a week stream schedule. Probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This was just, you know, where this is a Thursday. This was just kind of the comeback stream where I just wanted to talk about a few things and, and you know, just kind of lay out some plans. I did open Adobe Premiere, and I've recorded about 5 minutes of just straight up ranting about Silent Hill Ascension and how dog shit it is. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to get that one out. Yeah, no straw top on this one, so I have to drink out of the side like a savage. But it's okay. But no, Bridget can tell you, like, that first night, because I had so much going on, that was a kind of a stressful day. Like, I had to do the finale stream, so I had to spend that 13 hours to finish. And then I had to do the interview fairly early. Like, I finished the stream at about 7 a.m., and then I had to do the interview later that day. So I was like trying to do a little bit of prep, but not too much. And then I just kind of fell asleep, and I woke up like 30 minutes before I had to be on for the interview. And I was just like scrambling to get all my shit together. You know what I mean? It was kind of stressful, but once the interview was over, I felt like that was when the weight actually lifted off. I was like, all right, I don't have to do anything else. I could just rest now. And yeah, that's when I slept a very, very long time. Very, very long time. And it felt amazing. How has Doc's marathon been going? I haven't been able to watch as much as I wanted to, just because I was taking some much needed time away from the computer. I didn't want to be under these lights. I didn't want to be talking into this mic all the time. I wanted to seriously take some time away from the fucking computer because I needed it desperately. SH Ascension, yeah. Like I said, I definitely intend to make a video about that because it's a fucking embarrassment is what it is. It's like the biggest embarrassment to Silent Hill I think I've ever seen in my lifetime. I have to say, it is somehow the worst of the worst. At least Homecoming and Downpour, as mediocre as they are, at least they're video games that have like decent length to them and effort put into them. But Silent Hill Ascension is nothing but a shitty mobile game with choppy, horrible frame rate cutscenes with lots of pop in. They've even started recycling some of the cutscenes just with different characters swapped in. They're recycling the same cutscenes, and you literally just swipe or furiously tap on the screen to survive. And don't forget, with the power of your hard-earned money, you can influence the decisions of the community even further. You can even earn a top influencer badge if you spend enough of that hard-earned cash. Oh, God, dude, I'm fucking wound up and I'm ready to go on this shit. This video is going to be probably the most negative video I've ever made, but for good reason. It is egregious what they thought they could get away with. It is fucking egregious. But yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I felt really... I don't want to be one of those people that's like, I'm an empath, so no. Although I am slightly. I do feel a little bit bad because I found out that somebody in my department also put in for it. And I found out that they got told about it today. It was after I left, but I don't know. Because I've been there. Like, I got passed up 4 straight times. As you guys know, I usually talked about it. Appreciate that, Mag. I usually talked about it on here. I got passed up 4 straight times for a supervisor position that I really wanted. And, you know, I was not upset about it, but I was like, well, like, it started to feel like, is it ever going to happen? So it's like, look, I've been on the team a lot longer than this person. I feel like it was my time, not to be a dipshit about it, but I do still feel bad because I'm like, I've been there. I've been the person who kept getting told we're going in another direction. We're going in another direction. And I did not want to hear that again. So. But anyways. It's going to be nice being salaried. The only thing, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Being salaried is cool because no matter how long you work, you get the same amount of money every 2 weeks. But if you do overtime, you don't get any extra money. You get the same amount consistently every 2 weeks, no matter what happens. There is no overtime on salary. But I am still eligible for the same like Christmas bonus that I've always gotten. That didn't change, so that's really cool that they still give me access to that. It's basically 5% of your yearly salary, so it's a decent bonus. MMG Motionless. How am I not playing Street Fighter 6? I don't like Street Fighter 6, man. I really don't. Did you change your name, by the way? No, I don't know my schedule, but I assume it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I'm hourly, but might as well be salary. I don't get overtime pay for kind of jacked up and concerning reasons for a bit. NMG Motionless. Are you a T-Hawk player? Are you a filthy T-Hawk player from USF4? I feel like I recognize your name, but you've sent 120 messages in here, so... Fuji needs to get nerfed. Wait. Sagat. Oh, okay. But yeah, Street Fighter 6, not really. I don't know, man. I think my time for Motionless. Yeah, I remember you. It's just the layout of your name that confuses me. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I have time to learn another fighting game. I don't know if I have time to go through like 7-8 months of just sheer frustration and taking L's all day every fucking day before I finally figure out what's going on. I'm not somebody who picks up a game quickly. I have to basically no life the game for 6-7 months on end before I can learn how to be good. So maybe, maybe I'll download it and give it a shot, but it's true, dude. It's true. Take your time, old man. Oh, that sounds like that's such a backhanded compliment. Take your time. You know what? I will. I'll get my fucking cane and my walker out and I will take my fucking time, dude. See, now my voice is cracking. You got me all flustered. I'm getting camera shy. You called me out in front of my own audience. Rightfully so. But no. I'm excited to change things up. But I have to say, you see myself. Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, I myself will be hopping in December. Oh, the Christmas noobs. The Christmas noobs are coming, dude. Remember Call of Duty? Every fucking year that stupid meme would circulate. This one. This one. Every fucking year this meme would circulate, dude. ifunny.com, by the way. But no, look, guys, I made a group, so I can literally throw this wherever I want. It has not a drop shadow, but it is that black border. So we can put this literally anywhere. That's the cool thing about it. You have a character crisis, no Sagat, Balrog, or Bison. See, I'll never have a character crisis because I play fucking Ryu. So as long as the main character of Street Fighter never changes, I'm always covered, dude. I am always covered. I'm just gonna blow my nose really quick. Yeah, I was starting to feel really shit earlier. I took a little bit of Theraflu and then I laid down for a while and I was like, if I wake up feeling like shit, I'm not gonna stream tonight. But I woke up and I felt better, so. It was fine. iFunny, yeah, iFunny makes me feel old too. Remember 9gag? You guys remember 9gag? Taylor's mom found out she had COVID today. She has bad health issues, so it's like, fuck, of course I do. Yeah, 9gag was really, really old meme shit, dude. E-bombs world. Remember badgers.com? I remember that shit as well. I gotta set a hotkey for that one scene with the vertical camera. Game with corner cam. There's numpad 9. Luke is pretty busted, huh? 9, 8, 6, 4. Okay, 3 would be usable. I think. Okay, 2 and 3 are both usable. Okay. Let's set that up. So 3. Apply. Now let's hit 3. Boom, dude. Let's go. He's top 3 in basic too. JP, Ken, Luke, top 3. JP, like, I was watching for a while. I really liked watching Daigo play Ryusei. Daigo and Ryusei are like 2 of the best with their character, because they've really just like stuck with their character from day one. And Ryusei just beats Daigo's ass all day on JP, like all fucking day, dude. It just looks so hard. It's like, it looks almost unwinnable. And remember, Kakeru, who was the #1 JP going into Evo last year, or Evo this year, he lost last round, last hit to both of the Kens that he lost to. So it wasn't like he got obliterated. It was like a coin flip. He could have easily won Evo. He got coin flipped by Tokido. He got coin flipped by Angry Bird. That's all it came down to. You know, it wasn't like he was definitively, he didn't get his ass beat or anything. But yeah, grayscale. Oh, it's actually daylight now, Mag. So I'm using 2 work lamps. So I'm not using the floodlights anymore. The floodlights are completely disconnected. It's just 2 daylight bulbs behind me. That's it. And a daylight bulb on me. So I just made everything daylight because I feel like it looks the most natural. Imagine Bison with projectiles and more plus frames. Everything that character does has a setup. Yeah. Yeah, he's busted as hell. And they really seem like they're not nerfing or buffing nearly as much as they did in Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V, every major patch was like a huge nerf or a huge buff to some characters. Like I remember Laura got such a buff in Season 2 that she was completely busted. Like everybody just started picking Laura because you could just spam like standing medium kick or something like that. Whatever button it was, but she had insanely good buttons after that. What if you miss the floodlights? You never know what you have until it's gone. Cue the emotional fucking 90s sitcom music. But I can prove it. Here is Exhibit A, disconnected. So yeah, this is what I was using to splash the color onto the back wall. And it was insanely bright. The emotional damage is real. I have Street Fighter V though, I enjoy that, but online Kens are so dumb. Yeah. I feel that. I've never really been a Ken player. I always prefer Ryu because, like, I mean, my thing has always been, I just like a character that's going to teach me how to play the game. And the reality is, if you learn how to play Ryu, you learn how to play the game correctly. Because they design him first, typically. So they design the mechanics around him, how he moves, his buttons, and all these different things. So if you can learn how to play Ryu, you generally have a pretty good idea of how to transfer that to other characters and how to play the game the way that it's supposed to be played. Like Street Fighter 4 was a very Street Fighter 2-esque game. Very long pokes, like crouch medium kick was really far. Waiting for your opponent to jump so you can uppercut. Out-patience-ing your opponent was a big deal in Street Fighter 4. Whoever had more patience generally ended up winning most of the time, especially online. So having patience, waiting for jump-ins, anti-airing correctly was a huge, huge aspect. And being able to convert your small hits into big damage and bread and butter combos. That was like the essence of Street Fighter 4. You know, it was all about that type of stuff. 200 matches in, 70% a filthy Tekken kid. Dude, my favorite Tekken ever was 5. Tekken 5 on PS2 was fucking awesome. Your cat sitting Margot and Frank again. My friend whose cat looks a little bit like mine. Oh yeah, the tortie that looks like Snick a little bit. Yeah, I've got a little bit of keto flu going on because the only thing I've really eaten today was a pound of beef. I'm doing this thing where I'm putting a bunch of real salt, which is the salt that has like magnesium and all these different things. And then on top of all that, also putting eggs into the pan. So I'll cook the beef. I'll cook a whole ass pound of beef. I'll drain all the grease out of it. And then I will crack 3 eggs over the top, stir that shit in. And once it's all cooked and scrambled, I just eat it in a bowl. You could literally do that like 3 times a day and still not go over your calorie limit. It's crazy how much you can eat on carnivore. I just don't like to eat that much of just protein. Yeah, dude, a whole pound of beef. Why the fuck not? Nobody else is gonna eat it. No, you can't add bacon on carnivore. You're supposed to limit pork on carnivore. Something about what's in it and what's typically added to it. That's more of a keto thing. Carnivore is more about fresher meats like beef, bison, lamb, that type of thing. Avid Warframe player. Yeah, I remember when the PS4 first came out, somebody convinced me to download Warframe and we played it online for like 8 or 9 hours and then I was like, oh shit, dude, this is fun. And then I never played it again. A fat block? Why do you think he's dead? Has he just not been online in like an insane amount of time? He was on my friends list for a while. Yeah, he has not been online in a year and 5 months. He has not played anything since May 14th of 2022. Holy shit, he had 6,000 hours in Ultra Street Fighter 4. Look at this. 6,000 almost hours, and then 5,400 hours in Warframe. What's yours? Probably not as long as that. Mag, you have not been online in 4 months. See, that's what I think, though. When I go through my Steam and I see people that I played Counter-Strike Source with, and it's like not online in 11 years. I'm like, holy shit, are they even still alive, dude? You know what's really creepy to think about is people on your Xbox Live friends list and your Steam list that haven't been online in years could all potentially be dead. It's a very creepy thought. Like I have this guy, Beef Supreme, last online 13 years ago, and all he ever played was Counter-Strike Source on this account for 500 hours. My most played on Steam is absolutely Street Fighter 4. This is my profile. Yeah, 1,264 hours. And this, if all of my Counter-Strike Source hours were on this account, that would be one thing, but they're not. Oh wow, I forgot I had my specs here. My specs. I love that as soon as I check it out, it just like disappears though. I gotta move this shit out of the way. Those are actually accurate specs. So I don't remember when I updated this, but those are accurate. Well, at least I didn't put TTV in my thing. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily put TTV in there, but I didn't. They used to have a thing where you would be ranked by how long you had played on Steam every week. Yeah, they used to have a thing where you would be ranked. Look, Diner. LOL, run, loser. So many people comment on Street Fighter when they get mad. You poor fool, garbage ass Ryu player, trash ass Yun. Are you on Adderall? Going all the way back to 2017. This is my brother, by the way. Private profile. You know, that is so typical. He's so bitch made that all he does is sit in invisible offline status, which I certainly never do. No, but literally, he sits in invisible / offline status for years and refuses to show anyone what games he's playing ever. It's so bizarre. I don't know why he does that. Yeah, he's not even on my friends list anymore. See, putting TTV in your shit, I feel like is very tacky. Because it's like, it just reeks of desperation, you know what I mean? Like putting TTV, especially when I watch people playing Dead by Daylight or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game or any of those, like, what do they call them? There's a name for those type of games. ASIM, whatever they're called. Every single, look here, look at me. What's up, Jordan? Hello. I'm looking at you, dude. Yeah, it's very tacky to put TTV in your shit because it's like, it just reeks of desperation to get people to check out your channel. And exactly, yeah, it's just begging to get stream sniped or get trolled. Like, people have got to stop doing that. I used to play a lot of Overwatch whenever that game first came out. That does have a nice ring to it, stampedeg.ttv. Hey, appreciate that, Jordan. Yeah, I'm really happy about the opportunity, I gotta say. I'm really excited about it. I think it's the perfect fit for me. I start on the 13th officially. And what's cool is my boss was like, well, even if you're still like transitioning out of your current department, or my new boss, he's like, even if you're still transitioning out of your current department on the 13th, we'll just start paying you for this position. That way, you know, you're already getting adjusted to the new pay. I was like, you're not going to hear any complaints out of me, bucko. I'm not complaining. He was saying that like it was an inconvenience. I'm like, I'm not saying anything. I appreciate that. But yeah, I haven't talked to my brother in probably 3. Hey, Bridget. Hey. How many years has it been since I talked to, Yeah, so it's been about 3 years. Access high, by the way. She went. But yeah. So I haven't talked to my brother in probably about 3 years, and I gotta tell you, it's been great. I'm not somebody that dwells over, oh, it's my family and I should try to repair that relationship. Like, nah, he had ample opportunity to do that and he never made any effort to do that. So I'm not gonna be the one that wastes my time, you know? I'm out here doing my own shit. And he's doing whatever he is doing. I have no idea what it is, and I'm very, very happy to have no clue what he's up to these days. Very happy. I wish him well in whatever he's got going on, but we have no relationship whatsoever, and that is A-okay with me. Most of my family lives within a block distance, and I hardly ever talk to anyone other than my parents. Yeah, well, yeah, my parents and my grandparents on my dad's side is pretty much all I talk to, as far as, you know, extended family or anything. I just don't really have that much of an opportunity because we live in a bigger city now, and visiting them is like a 2-hour drive at a minimum. So we have to make serious effort just to visit my parents, and it's just not something that's viable to visit like a whole bunch of other people. Every year, at least, unless we're putting like insane amounts of miles on our car. But yeah. Oh man, I'm just ecstatic. I have not visited Tusk yet. We have not gone and seen the baby, but I'll have plenty of time in December because I have like fucking 16 days off in December. I had a shit ton of PTO. I seriously had like 90 hours of PTO. So me and one of my bosses had to go through and fill out as many days as we possibly could in December. Yeah, I don't take PTO very often. I really don't. Ever since working from home, I'm like, what's the point? You know? I don't have to commute or anything like that, so I usually just don't take time off. And if I was training, which was a big part of my job before, you know, I didn't want to take time off while I had someone relying on me to show them the ropes, you know what I mean? So I just wouldn't take time off in that like 6 to 8 week time period. Yeah, that's something I'm very blessed about. I don't tend to get sick too often. Usually if I get sick, it's like once every couple of years. And when I get sick, I do it big. I get sick for like 2 or 3 straight fucking weeks. And I got shit that lingers. Like when I got COVID in 2022, I think it was last year. I was lucky because I had the maximum amount of attendance points that our work allowed. So I was able to take like 9 straight days off and I still had plenty of time left. You know, I still had plenty of leeway there. So I just took 9 days off, did nothing but sleep, rest, take a bunch of over-the-counter, you know, flu-related symptom medication, and by day 9, I was good to go. Went back to work. Your new schedule should allow more solid PTO this calendar year. Yeah. And that is clean tasting water. Insanely clean tasting water, dude. So if you're sick, do they dock points every day you're sick? The way that my place works is if you miss your first day, so basically, you start off at what's considered mid or average points, and then you can work your way all the way up to 500 points. If you call in, that counts as 70 points. And then every time you call in after that is only 10 points as long as it's for the exact same reason. So I was maxed out at 500. I called in initially, lost 70, and then I just kept doing, you know, additional day. So it was like, by the end of it, it was only like 160 points that I ended up losing, which was kind of hard to recover, but I did. I mean, it's like just having that time available was awesome. And I was able to use PTO to cover most of it because I didn't use PTO. Well, it sounds like a lot, but you got to remember, like, places adjust their numbers to make them sound better or worse, depending on what they want it to, you know, outwardly appear like. But yeah. Sorry, I have to keep blowing my fucking nose, and the tissue just shreds go all over my shirt. But yeah, I hear Doc is doing a, kind of like he did last year, he's doing a November marathon that follows up immediately after my marathon ends. So I do Stamptober, and then he does Docvember, which is, that's just precious. I gotta say, it's just precious, you know? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so I don't take it personal. I appreciate that. And he also really badly wants to beat my stream hours for October. He wants to do like 170 hours or some shit. Which is just insanity. I don't think I would ever be able to do 170. I was actually watching the CEO of Twitch. He went on a guy named Harris Heller's stream the other day. And they were just kind of talking about stuff, and he actually said something pretty interesting. This guy is actually surprising. Hey, what's up, Hot Sauce? Heffuary. Yeah. The Hot Sauce Heffuary Marathon all throughout January. What's up, though, dude? Hey, I saw you in a very not so surprising place because it was the same game that you first came in here watching. But yeah, I love her streams, man. She's got a great voice too for streaming or broadcasting in general. You know, she could definitely be like a audiobook reader. I saw she recently got partner as well, which is cool.
We're hanging out tonight.
That's the voice I'm talking about.
Had an absolute blast. This game is absolutely incredible. I've been having a
SM7B as well, so you know, I can't knock the equipment, you know what I'm saying? Brothers in arms, sisters in arms, whatever you want to call it. Speaking of, what do we play tonight, you guys? We got to play something. I don't want the comeback stream to just be me doing just chatting the whole time. Although, you know, what's funny is people have been asking me to do more of that. People are like, I miss, you know, just talking sometimes about life instead of always having a game going. And I can see that because, you know, sometimes with games you get kind of engrossed in the game itself and not so much in chat. And chat's the whole point. Resident Evil 2 Remake, that actually would be a solid option. Doc would love that too. Been following her stream before I started yours. She's super cool. Yeah, her cosplays are really cool too. I say as I have no intention on staying very long. Well, at least you're honest. At least you're honest, dude. No, guys, I was looking like a straight up savage. I did not shave like the first 5 days of not streaming. I was literally starting to look like I was literally starting to grow in like the full goatee beard shit. Neck beard and all. And today I looked at it and I was like, no, this is unacceptable. No, I wasn't looking like a bum, but I was just growing way too much facial hair. So I got out the fucking shaver with the 2 guard and I went ham. I got the 2 guard out. I went absolutely nutsore with that shit. You know, Doc did a 14-hour stream. You better cleaned up that sink. Even better, I don't even use the sink. I stand away from the sink. All the shit falls on my shirt, and then I use a lint roller. I'll do you one better. Even better. I hope it gets better. You line the sink with a grocery bag. How is that worse? It's more cleanly, dude. How about I don't believe you? I'll show you guys what I'm going to pick up for the end of the year. This is going to be a permanent... What's up, Medicine Man? Hey, appreciate you. I was calling everybody out, but I appreciate you hanging out as often as you did during the marathon, dude. You were in here all the time. And as a member of Twitch staff, I know you're a busy guy, so the fact that you spent as much time as you did hanging out here, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. And I was talking about this already, but I got the job that I was after. Interview went super well on Tuesday. And I got it. Yeah. Or it went super well on Wednesday. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. It was a long time coming, but we're here now. Is it somewhere you know? No, I would say not. I would say not. It's possible, but it's a very different industry than what you work in. Cha-ching. CEO, yes. Literally, I took over Jeff Bezos' spot as a board member at Amazon. I'm a sex worker now. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. I said what I said. Why would I apply for an OnlyFans? I can just beg on Twitch. No, but what I did do is I did make a TikTok that had my name on it for years, and I never used it just because I wanted to make sure nobody else took Stampede_G. I was basically kind of like biding my time. I was basically biding my time and just like looking at TikTok. I was like, is this going to be a thing? Is this not going to be a thing? Because it was like an offshoot of Musical.ly, if you guys remember Musical.ly. Where it's basically all just people lip syncing to shitty pop songs. And when I realized that it was a huge thing, I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and make my account now just so nobody else gets that. Because my fucking Instagram account has to start with a 5 instead of an S because some motherfucker out there, I know who the fuck you are, took Stampede_G. God damn it. So yeah. I'm not upset. I've gotten over it months ago. Anyways. 60 million double dollary dues. Yeah, dude. That's why my name is made up words. Shouldn't have issues with people taking it, but now I have issues with things telling me my name is inappropriate because it contains nipple. That's the most that is the most elementary censor I've ever heard in my life. You can't, that's like telling you can't say titty or something. Who in Tarnation would want Stampede_G? Apparently a couple other people. My Xbox Live account I was able to get changed over to it, thankfully, but PlayStation it's already taken. It's just a common letter, or a common word with a common letter after it. So I guess some people probably wanted to call themselves Stampede and they had to call themselves that, maybe. I don't know. But yes, mine comes from Vash the Stampede from Trigun, so the 60 billion double dollars thing is actually applicable. Okay. No, I would never make an OnlyFans. Like, what would I even post? Literally, what? Why? That was coffee. No, I just wanted to finish the coffee. What would I post on an OnlyFans? Like what? There's nothing for me to post. No, she made me a daytime Theraflu. Because I feel like kind of shitty. What? Yeah. Buttholes seem to do well, but IDK, man. Jesus Christ, no. I'd have to be in a lot more desperate of a situation before I ever started doing some shit like that. I mean, Nikocado Avocado has one. If she's still down, I'll put a ring on it if you don't. What do you mean if she's still down? Are you saying I'm going to propose at an NBA basketball game and she's just going to run away? I do think that's a very unfair amount of pressure to put on somebody, though, to propose at like a major sporting event, especially during halftime when everybody's watching. Jesus Christ, man. What are you thinking? What were they thinking? Bow, 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 no, no. Where did this once come from? What? I've just seen videos of it. I've seen videos of people doing it, and the woman like is trying to, like desperately trying to pull them up and be like, no, don't do this, don't do this, and then they just run away. Like, just say yes while you're on the court, and then after you get off the court, just take the ring off and chuck it at him and then run away. That's all you have to do. Get out of the situation as quickly as possible. That's got to be one of the most embarrassing things you could ever fucking experience. I'll show you. Or sell it like I did. Oh no. Okay. Marriage proposal rejected at basketball game. This is a 15-year-old video. Holy shit, March 2008.
News, King scores, and more sent right to your cell phone. Sign up for News 10 text messaging on news10.net. A little marriage proposal going on at midcourt right now, Jerry.
I really can't imagine doing that. You know, that's under pressure, isn't it?
It is,
well,
yes.
Whatever you did work, because you're still married. How many years?
40 years.
40 years. So I think people ought to be asking you how to do it.
Well, I tell you, if I'd have did it that way, I wouldn't have got. She'd have probably need me while I'm down there. But
you know what? I'm just waiting once for the gal to say no. Okay. And,
yeah.
You know that would be.
You don't have to wait very long.
Say yes there. She may say no as soon as they walk off the court.
I think she's saying I can't do it right now.
Said I really do like you a lot, but let's just be friends.
Wow.
She said, I really do like you a lot, but let's just be friends. She just starts running faster and faster.
How do you like that?
Holy shit, dude.
Well, I was just joking when I said that. You know that, right?
And my man has just sat there in the middle of the court. Tracy McGrady's just like, oh shit. He doesn't even want to go up to the dude. Just laughing. Multi-millionaire NBA players are just fucking laughing at you, dude.
Well, boy, that young man,
Oh my god. This is the most embarrassing shit.
Get over it in 10, 12 years or so.
Oh my god. Stop laughing at him, dude. You're not helping.
The night before Valentine's Day. Yeah, Tracy, enjoy that one. I've been doing this for 20 years. You've been doing this for 20 plus years. I haven't seen that one yet.
They got my man a free beer, though.
No, I haven't. No, that's why this league, it's amazing.
No, it wasn't a skit. It actually happened. But yeah, I just love T-Mac's reaction to that. Just fucking laughing. Well, you can usually set something like that up if you talk to like the venue staff. You can tell them that you're going to do that, and they'll help you orchestrate it. That happens a lot. Like how you can go to a restaurant and tell them to like put a ring in food, or put it on the same serving tray that like the wine is being served on or something. And no one told him that it might not be the best idea. Well, he obviously had a much different perspective on where they were than she did. I just love the way the announcer he says it in such a boomer way. It looks like she said, I really do like you a lot, but let's just be friends. Like, he doesn't want to hear that shit right now, dude. He's literally in shambles and getting embarrassed on national TV. It's not comforting, dude. And the mascot just rubbing his shoulders as they walk off the fucking court. And somebody just off camera just hands him a beer. They say, here you go, my boy, you need this. It's just a comedy of errors from start to finish. It really is. Unbelievable, dude. But no, these days, see, this is how I know I'm getting old. I don't ever really ask people for Christmas gifts anymore. I just get myself what I want, and then I ask other people what they want. But the thing I'm getting for myself this year is the OC White Pro Boom Ultima Gen 2 mic arm. Which is, it's basically a converted monitor mount that's been turned into a mic arm. Not that one, this one. It's an all black boom as well. It's just really nice. Well made. Oh, I need to go to... But yeah, it's just a really nice... Like I said, it's a monitor arm that was converted to a mic arm. So it looks like this. So you can see where the monitor mount used to be, and then they put this piece here where you can screw on a mic. And it's low profile, so this bar basically hangs just above your desk, and then you can just bring this part up. Made in USA, because goddamn K-Kona. Made in USA, let's go. The only other option I was considering was one made by a company called Yellowtech that's in Germany, but not only is it more expensive, it would take way longer to show up because it actually ships from Europe. Whereas this one, you can get it from like B&H Photo and shit and have it within just a couple days. They make a red version, but I think the red version's pretty ugly, actually. Here's the red version. Ugh. And it's also more expensive because it's quote-unquote limited edition. We need to talk about these stamp coins burning a hole in my pocket. Well, what kind of stamp coins are we talking, dude? How many stamp coins do you got? Because you could be coming up on a game redeem if you're coming up on 100K. I know Kendo was close to 100K. And he wanted to redeem some stuff. Pianissimo epilogue. Nowhere close. Well, I am working on sound redeems. I'm probably going to use the same setup that Kyler does, which I learned about from her stream. So I'm probably going to use the same setup that she uses for sound redeems. But I don't want to set it up to where you guys have to pay bits or whatever to use them. I just want to be able to use channel points. Hopefully I can do that. Fuck using bits to activate sounds if it's not like your job, you know? But I have some very funny sounds. I have like the Dark Souls sound from when the guy dies. Ocelot calling you an idiot in Metal Gear Solid when you blow up Baker. You idiot! That sound. I have a lot of hilarious sounds. Heading to Cincinnati at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Hey, appreciate you hanging out as always, dude. Drive safe. Have a good rest of the night. And we'll see you around. We'll see you someplace. Seriously, those make streams so fucking fun. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I just don't want to make it to where you guys have to pay for those, because I think that's a little bit ridiculous. If it's not my main source of income, I'm not gonna make anybody pay for a fucking sound redeem, you know? Fuck that. I'll just have you guys use channel points. I'll make it pretty reasonable though. I'll do like 1,200 points per redeem. To where if you really spam it, you can really burn through your shit, but yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, so if you guys are curious how I did the whole mask thing, I actually have a whole folder of these. So you can actually use any of these shapes. Like I could switch this to a triangle, rounded diamond, rounded square, any of this. I'm using soft rounded square right now, as you can see. But I have a shit ton of these that you can use. I don't like circle at all. I don't like triangle at all. But vertical rounded is good. Soft rounded square is good. Rounded square is good. A lot of these are good. But that's basically the type of image you would need to make the shape that I'm using now. When you get a shitload of people in chat, it makes sense. People can be trigger happy, as you know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want people like coming in here just to spam sound alert, and you need to set up a cooldown as well. Otherwise, people would literally just spam sound alerts, and you can never get anything done. Oh, this feels so good, dude. I love just a nice hot Theraflu. It just helps, you know? Because I got a little bit of a fucked up throat. I'm just not feeling the best, but this helps a lot. Helps alleviate the symptoms. Yeah, you need the ability to turn the alerts off at a moment's notice. Every like plugin worth its salt lets you do that though, which is great. Speaking of, I hope Salt's doing okay. I was really worried about him when he posted that in the vent channel. Hope my man's doing all right. I blow my nose. You guys watch Joe Rogan at all? That mic arm, that OC White, is actually the same one he uses. But besides that, I saw this really awkward moment where there was some like tech guy, some Silicon Valley startup guy, whose net worth is like $50 million. Shit, I got something in my eye. Oh, fuck me. Okay. But yeah, some tech startup guy whose net worth is like $50 million goes on there. And apparently he's like insanely good at rock, paper, scissors. And Joe asked him, like, why are you so good at rock, paper, scissors? And he's like, oh, intuition, insight, and all these different things, like muscle memory, being able to read my opponents. And so he set up this thing where he said, you know, I only play for stakes. So if we're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and then he like sits there and thinks about it and he goes, if I win, I get to do a week's worth of programming on your show. And Joe just immediately shut that shit down. He goes, no, you don't have anything. You don't have anything at all that's worth a week's worth of programming on this show. You don't have anything, and you will never have anything. And the guy just was like, whoa, holy shit. He shut that bullshit down immediately. Like, you will never have... You will never have anything, dude. Oh my god, my fucking eye. Hang on a second, I got some shit in my eye. I gotta try to get it up. How did this even happen? It came out of nowhere, dude. I was sabotaged. I was fucking sabotaged. Alright, we're good. I survived. We're good. I survived. The dude was very adamant that it would be worth it for Joe, and Joe was like, I don't need any help with this. Yeah. Yeah, he shut his ass down because the guy was trying to control his show for a week. And no, he's not just going to let some random dipshit control his show for a week. Fuck that. And I respect him for doing that too. He's like, we've got guests booked months in advance. I'm not just going to cancel on them because you beat me at rock, paper, scissors. What you're asking me for is ridiculous. And there's a lot of people in the comments that are like, whoa, somebody has an ego problem. It's like, guys, you can't book very high profile guests like fucking Elon Musk. You can't book people like that who probably blocked out a whole day from their very, very busy schedule to be on his show. You can't just damage your relationship with these people because some idiot beat you at rock, paper, scissors. Like, you're going to start damaging your personal relationships. That it was too much for him to say that. So I'm glad he got his ass called out. When you're booking extremely high profile guests like that, you can't just cancel on them. You need to be available when they're available because they are very, very busy people. Like, he had Rick Rubin on. Rick Rubin is an extremely busy guy. Imagine if he had to call Rick Rubin. I lost a bet, so I'm going to have to reschedule you, buddy. No way. Yeah, like, what did he think that that was going to do? That's what really confused me. Yeah, I just don't understand where he thought that was going. But it certainly didn't go the way that he thought it was going to go. That's for sure. It absolutely did not go the way he thought it was. But you gotta check people like that sometimes, man. Like, people that have these fucking out of control egos, you gotta check them. You know what I mean? Dude thought he was gonna come on the show and, like, take over the whole show for... Anyways. I could go on and on because it was just such a hilarious situation, but yeah, you get the idea. We gotta play some video games, dude. We have got to play some video games. We've got to do it. I had some shit in my eye. So now I look less like I have Urban Decay on and more like somebody punched me. But that's okay. You know what? That's okay. And thank you for telling me this. I'm sorry. This is a little inside joke. I'm going to stop with those. We're going to play a video game now. What do we play, though? That's my question. Oh, that's exactly what it was. He wanted to probably get his boys on the show, or he wanted to... He thought that he was, like, doing Joe a solid. It's like, bro, you're not doing Joe Rogan a solid. He literally has Spotify. He got, like, $100 million fucking contract from Spotify. You're not doing this dude any favors. Shut the fuck up. You know? You're not helping. Like, just stop. We should play RE3 Remake with Jill Classic outfit. Well, let's go to Nexus Mods and let's play RE3 Remake tonight, gamers. Because I didn't play it during the marathon. That would be fun. Yeah, I played the Dead Space Remake. At the time, I had a weaker graphics card. I had a 2070 Super and it ran really poorly on it. Let's go check out Nexus Mods, which I absolutely cannot show you because I guarantee there's going to be some pornographic mods as soon as we get there. So excuse me, but I'm just going to have to keep it on this screen for a sec. Hell, you might actually see some in the reflections on my glasses. I'm not going to lie. Okay, Resident Evil 3. I just want Jill Classic outfit. Okay, I don't want a micro kini, dude. Literally, as soon as I go on here, I see a fucking micro kini. What the fuck? I just need classic outfit, dude. I literally just need classic. That's all I need. Thick Jill. Wow. What the fuck? A lot of these only work with the non-RTX version, though, which I thought they were going to be taking away people's ability to sort of downpatch the game to it. Have Jill, Carlos, and Nemesis all swap outfits. I literally just want her outfit from the original RE3. I don't need Busty Jill. Custom difficulty makes the game hard, changes the game to be slightly harder than Inferno. Who needs that? Nobody needs that shit. Wow, Jill bikini, bigger cans. What the fuck? No, I think Inferno is the highest difficulty in the game. Let's see. Can I just search? I just searched Jill Classic. Jill Definitive Classic costume. Yeah, but this only works for the non-RTX version. Classic Jill Reimagined. True Classic Jill. Yeah, and this doesn't work on RTX. Conversion is not so simple to do. Okay, so this is probably not going to be possible. Let's just look for most popular, because I'm assuming that the recent one would probably be updated. Jill Definitive Classic costume is up here. Solid Snake sneaking suit. I'm sure there probably is, yeah. Good lord, dude. There are so many fucking nude mods. So many. Far too many. I wish I could sort by ones that actually work for the RTX version. That'd be nice. Kinky sailor outfit. I don't know, man. The more I look at this, the more I'm like, I guess the only thing for me to really do is just play it with the default classic outfit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because most of these mods don't work on the RTX version. That's the thing that's shitty. Almost all the good ones say that non-RT only. And if you go back to the non-RTX version, it doesn't give you the 120 FPS frame lock, so it's kind of shitty. Like, I'm sure I could probably do it, but... Let's see. So I have the mod manager installed. Let's see if I still have the ones for 3R on here. Choose game. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Changes detected, which suggests a patch has been released. The mod manager will automatically reread game archives. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't even read any. This mod is made for an older version of the game without ray tracing support and probably won't work. Reminder, it is possible to change the older game version. Okay. How was Max Payne? Max Payne is awesome. I finished Max Payne 2 once, way, way, way back in the day. And it was okay, but I definitely feel like Max Payne 1 is a much better game, much stronger in general. Modern dress for Jill. Oh, what the fuck? This is actually pretty cool. Look. I can actually show this. I'd like a black option, but that's not bad. Let's see. I swear, dude, these fucking outfits are ridiculous, these mods. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, these outfits are something, dude. Listen, I remember the Street Fighter modding community, and it was pretty much the same. So, I shouldn't be surprised by this at all. I did have a Google Doc. I did have a Google Doc that someone else was using that showed some really cool mods. It was from a streamer named DJ Thurtac or something like that. I'm pretty sure he shared that with me. It was a Google Doc. Yeah, RE3R costumes. DJ Tac is his name, or DJ ATC. Okay, so yeah, he has the whole thing here. Mod.3DMGameMod. No, it's fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Okay, this mod apparently doesn't exist anymore. Or maybe I have to be signed in for it.
Hello there. How you been?
What's up, Dr. Red? We're looking for a good outfit for Jill so we can play RE3 Remake, but pretty much everything I can find is way too risque. Like naughty maid. Like what the fuck is this? I was just trying to find her classic outfit, but apparently it straight up does not exist for the new update. The RTX update. School uniform. Hey, appreciate that, man. Oh, this is the one I was actually looking for. In black. Okay, I'll download this one. Because this is the one I was actually after anyways. I'll show you after it downloads. I actually really like this one. I can't translate any of this because this site is in like a different language. Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for a download link to be available. What's up? How's your marathon been going, dude? Yeah, this should just work, and hopefully it lets me just adjust the color because I want to make it black. Okay, cool. It just worked, which is cool. Kind of rare. Finished Mega Man X2. Nice. Yeah, this apparently works with the new RTX update, but we'll find out. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. I'll just fucking pick the classic outfit. Yeah, it probably won't because the last update on here was like March of 2020. Whatever, we'll try it. If I can somehow do an 8-hour stream tomorrow, I can get to 60 hours streamed in the first 10 days. That's actual insanity, dude. That is actual insanity. That's more than a full-time job by a long shot. Okay, so that downloaded. There's a password. What the fuck? Oh, I think the Google Doc has the password. Maybe not. No, it just worked. Okay, cool. It just, for some reason, showed that it had a password, but it didn't actually have one. Okay, so let's put this. Mod Manager. Games. RE3R. Mods. Boom. Okay. Refresh mod list. Okay, well, it showed up. It didn't say that it wasn't compatible. Oh, they're all in here as separate ones. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Let's refresh it again. And now it says it's for an older version. The Uniform 8.0 works. Let's see. Anyways, here's what it actually looks like. This is what it actually looks like. I like it a lot. The white version is okay too. So if we have to go with that, it ain't the worst thing in the world. Can't fathom that started when I was still in college and it finished and I already have a son. What a ride. Last Attack on Titan came out after a long decade of a roller coaster ride. Dude, I remember when Attack on Titan first came out. Like that shit was crazy. So this is 8.0 with accessories. No accessories. 8.0 black with accessories. Why are there two of these in here? Oh, so it wouldn't be black, yeah. Well, okay. The one let me install it. So if we have to run it as white, whatever. Let's launch it and see what it looks like. If it actually worked, that's what we'll find out. Okay, well, the resolution's already fucked up. It's running at like 1600 by 900 for some reason. Yeah, 1680 by 1050. I don't know why it does that. Okay. So now 3. Cool. What do you guys think about the new scene? I like it. I just have to get rid of display capture here and leave it on game capture. Let's see if this actually worked. Sensitivity is really low on here as well. It did not work. Yeah, so that's the problem with this game. A lot of the mods just don't work because basically what they did was they updated this game to support ray tracing, and whenever they did that, it fundamentally broke the way a lot of the mods work. And apparently it also fucked this one up. So yeah, there's that. Very annoying, but what are you gonna do? Let's try the classic one. Just, just to see. I just want to see if it worked. That's what she said? Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I like this camera view a lot. It seems a little bit cramped, just looking at it, but I'll get used to it in no time, I'm sure. And it just allows it to be bigger on screen, which is ideal. I could just load. I don't know why I'm doing all this. As long as I'm working with Jill and not Carlos. Oh, what the fuck? Look how screwed up this is. What the hell's going on here? It kind of worked. What the fuck? Yeah, it's like a combination of both outfits. Yeah, default doesn't change, of course. Stream looks like a debit/CC. What, you mean it looks like a credit card? Yeah, see, it's mostly there. So I guess the mod somewhat works, but not fully. That's weird. You can see some aspects of both outfits. I don't know, dude. This shit's annoying. That's all I do know is that this shit is annoying. Because I would have to down patch it to be able to use this. And the down patch version is a lot shittier for streaming. Specifically because it... doesn't have the 120 FPS lock and the performance is a lot worse. So if I down patched it, this would work, but that's the issue. Well, let's try the school uniform black. Let's see what happens here. All the other ones are off. Let's try the school uniform black. If it works, then we'll just go with it. We'll find out. It's probably going to be some weird combination of... Oh, well. Playing as Carlos is not going to tell us. Oh. What the fuck? We got G.I. Jane. It gave us G.I. Jane, Jill. So there's that. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. See, this is a problem. Give it some weeks. I'm sure modders would not let that slide. Well, see, this is a problem because the game's been updated for like a solid year. And eventually they're going to take away the ability to even load into. Eventually they're going to take away the ability to even load into the old version. So when they do that, the game is basically going to be impossible to mod. Or unless the modders go in and they all update their mods, which apparently is a difficult process, like way more difficult than people thought it was going to be to do. Yeah, see this, none of these work at all. Maybe maybe I have to switch to default or something. No. Yep, none of them work, dude. You hate to see it, so I would just have to just use classic. It's not that great of a mod, but hey, at least it's better than whatever bullshit is default, you know? Or not a mod, it's just not that great of a costume. All right, now I gotta fix the audio and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, I'd probably have to, so if you right click, I'll show you this. So if you right click here, let me move my shit out of the way, and you go to properties, you can go to betas, and then you can go here for DX11 non-RT. And then it'll basically down patch the game. As you can see here, it's down patching the game to the DX11 version. So that's how you do that. So all these mods would work there, but that's the problem, is like eventually this will no longer be available. I think they actually already said that there are plans to make these not available anymore. Let me actually see, because I'm like 90% sure I read that. But yeah, it's just annoying because you can't lock it to 120 FPS in the older version, which really is important. Oh, that's weird. It says on July 12th, 2023, support will end for the DirectX 11 non-ray tracing versions. So I guess they'll still be available. They're just not officially supported anymore, would be my guess. So we'll switch over to that so we can use the classic outfit. But yeah, whatever. I can't lock the game to 120. I'm sure I could if I wanted to. But using some external thing. How do I lock 6120? Enable the Steam overlay option. Then in game, if you have a 120 hertz monitor, you simply go into the graphics settings and turn VSync on and set the refresh rate to 120. NVIDIA, right click, configure 3D settings. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll use the NVIDIA control panel to lock it. We are not cavemen. We have solutions now for these things, dude. We have solutions. Holy shit, there's a lot of things in here. A lot of games. Alright, Resident Evil 3 Remake. And then is it max frame rate? You're looking for max FPS. Set this to 120, apply, and profit. Let's go. Boom. All right, cool. So that should have fixed it. So now we can actually use our mods the way that they were intended. Once this finishes downloading, of course. Which it's not too far away from. So yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. I'll have to set it up so I can just hide my camera there really easily. Wouldn't be hard, but I am a stupid idiot. Honestly, for me, I think modding is a hassle. I love what they do, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't bother myself on potentially a game-breaking cheat. Yeah, it's definitely annoying when you have a mod that's just being very annoying and it's a bitch to install. Absolutely frustrating. All right, old version is officially installed. Just gonna test the mods, and if they work, then we're good to go. Already looks like it worked, but we'll see. So far, it looks like it didn't work. Sorry, I'm eating some shredded chicken. Yeah. Looks like it didn't work even with the old version, so that's weird, but not much I can do about that. Might be something to do. Might have to re-verify the integrity of the game files or whatever, because I kind of remember having to do that. Let's do that one more time and then we'll try it. It is a lot of work. If this doesn't work, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore though. All right, verifying the integrity. This takes like 2 seconds. All right, trying one last time here. If it doesn't work, I say fuck it. Yeah, it didn't work. Cringe. That's all I have to say about that. It's cringe. All right. Took the opportunity to pound down some shredded chicken. Well, anyways, let's just uninstall all my shit and just re-update it. See, this is why I like to not mess with fucking. This is why I like to not mess with this shit usually. See, RE4R is easy because that game started out with RTX, so it's really easy to make mods for it, but this shit is just annoying. RE7 is annoying too. You know, any of the ones that have both a non-RTX and an RTX version are just a fucking nightmare to work with, so very annoying. My man, Dr. Red is gone. My dude is gone. Anyway, once we get it on DX12, I'm just gonna fucking run it. I'm not doing any more bullshit with mods. We're just gonna play it and pick the classic outfit. Default one is not the best, but it's okay. It's not horrible. Oh yeah, let me set up a hotkey to remove my thing here. There we go. Cooking with an AirPod in your ear. All right, cool. Now it's easy to do. As soon as this is done downloading, we fucking play. And I pour some more coffee. All right, enough fucking with this. Enough. Had enough of this crap. Enough! It's time to actually play video games, you know? The thing that Twitch is, like, known for, dude. If it is, I wouldn't know. Certainly I wouldn't be the one to ask those type of questions. All right, no more display capture. Changing the title. Yeah, I really like this new shape though, for real. All I gotta do is change the audio to the game track and then we are done. Done messing with this bullshit permanent like. I just picked the classic outfit and just be content. That's all I have to do. We're at 61 megs a second right now. This is what a fiber connection can do for you, dude. By the way, that thing I was talking about with my Spectrum is literally just a backup connection now. It goes out all the fucking time still. but it's just a backup connection, and they actually did get the cost down to $15 a month. I checked it this morning, and the new bill came in, and it's literally $14.99. So for a backup connection that I could easily stream on if I had to only pay $15 is actually kind of crazy. It's like 100 down and 50 up. I could easily stream on that if I had to, if the fiber was out for whatever reason. And apparently they said if I enable auto pay, it'll go down another $5, so it would only be $10 a month to get a solid backup internet connection. Now, that being said, if something major happens, both of them are going to be out anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter ultimately, but at least the option is there. Wow, I played RE3R for 36 hours. That's actually kind of surprising. I wouldn't have expected it to be that much. Come on, dude. Oh yeah, let me go and turn on. All right, cool. It's good now. I just got to update this shit. All right, there we go. So it should be on the right audio channel now, and we are good to go. It is. Because it's not deafening me, so I know it is. Let's do it. Have to play the game.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs from the city burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had severe
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
By the way, did you guys see this one like tech lab in China that actually looks like it has the Umbrella logo on it? Look that up. It's real. There's like a Chinese biotech company that actually has the Umbrella logo in real life.
Continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
I'm torn. Do I like the live action? I don't really like them. No. I wish they looked more like the in-game characters, not live action, but whatever. Can't do much about it. You saw that tech lab? It really exists, dude. It's a real thing. Man, I was actually really impressed with this game when it came out, and I still am. I think it looks great. This is one of the most visually impressive games Capcom's ever released. Really, all the remakes are. They're all super impressive. Like, RE2 is somehow a 4-year-old game now, or coming up on being 4 years old, but it still looks amazing as well. Yeah, they are. They all look great. And they're optimized really well, too. Without Denuvo, they all run super, super well. Keywords without Denuvo. Gonna grab some water. Also, I can make the camera larger or smaller, depending on what is best.
Three more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Let me make sure it's on. Oh, classic. There we go. But yeah, I can move it and make it larger or smaller depending on what we need. This was just a proof of concept, dude. This takes place during the events of 2, right? Not after? I would think after. There's no real difference. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. Yeah, so she decides to move out, like during/right after. There's overlap, but the city explodes after both. Oh, yeah, good point. Message from colleague. Hey, Hotshot, how you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers, Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. Oh, it says green herbs. I actually never caught that before. Because usually when I play this, I just run straight into the bathroom, so. Raccoon milk. She puts her Little Debbie boxes in the fridge. That's bizarre. Yeah, a lot of alcohol in there. Because RE2, before RE2, because Brad is already a Zombo on 2, but Jill is out of Raccoon when Leon comes in. True, yeah. So it's a little bit before. I love this Jill, by the way. This Jill is awesome. Anybody that talks shit about this Jill, they don't know what they're talking about. Quite honestly, they really don't.
Who could that be?
I do definitely prefer the way that Nemesis appears in the original. It's a lot more suspenseful instead of just dropping it on you right at the beginning like this.
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Yeah, visually, I think she's awesome, but the VA, I agree with you, is not the best. But it's not her fault that some of the lines are just really cringy.
What the hell is that thing?
Like, she didn't write the lines. If she did, I'd have some concerns. But she did not write the lines, so it ain't her fault. Yeah, I love the way that you run into him in the bar and he's like, there's no escape. And then he just runs away before he can even explain to you what it is. So you don't even know what it is that's chasing you. Yeah, fucking AVGN voice. Oh god, speaking of AVGN, I've been browsing a certain subreddit here lately that's had me dying laughing on several occasions. Guys, for real, is the camera too big? I feel like it's too big. I'll make it smaller. I'll make it smaller and probably move it to the right, in all honesty. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that. First of all, she would have broken both hips doing that. She would have broken both hips doing that, let's tell the truth. Going good, Junkyard. How you doing, sir? We got a new layout, you know, a new format, even. I can put the camera wherever I so choose. I like this size. This size feels basically perfect, so it takes up less of the screen. And it's a little bit closer. Them hips? No, sir. They're strong, yeah. But that, seriously, she got launched into a fucking metal railing at 300 miles an hour. Her hips would have just shattered. Or pelvis would have shattered something. What have you been up to, Junkyard Dog? It's been a while, my dude. I think. Maybe. Do I just not pay attention? Maybe I just don't pay attention. Is the camera going to bounce around like a DVD player? No. I'm not that intelligent. I don't know how to set something like that up. But I did set up... I changed the lights behind me. They're all daylight bulbs now. You were in the field. You got back today? Ah, okay. So you've been busy. I feel that, dude. I was busy. But hey, if anybody in here... I've only said it like 30 times tonight. But I interviewed for a pretty big promotion. And I actually ended up getting the job. So... Tonight was sort of a celebration / update stream anyway.
But right now it's got a hard on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
God, this game looks good, dude. It's a training administrator position in my company is the title. So I'm literally I'm paid to make content in Adobe. Like Adobe Premiere, Adobe Captivate. So I basically am in charge of training curriculum and creating curriculum. So very much up my alley.
Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
We gotta be dreaming. How could this be?
Yeah, this camera size I feel is perfect.
Brad! Here they come!
Legit, I feel like it's perfect. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a salaried position too, which I've never had a salaried position before, so that's going to be an adjustment. But, you know, my boss is actually a guy that I've worked for in the past. Basically, when I first joined this company, he was my boss, and then he got promoted, and now I got promoted again, so I'm under him again. Salary position basically means you get the same amount of money every 2 weeks, regardless of how many hours you work. Yeah, there's no hourly rate. You're just given a set amount of money every 2 weeks.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Yep, same paycheck always, no matter what. Now, it's a double-edged sword because if you work way more than you normally would, you don't get any overtime. Yeah, don't even bother wasting ammo on this dude. Literally just run. But at the same time, you can work far less hours as well and still make the same pay. So it's literally a double-edged sword. You get the same no matter what the fuck you do. So if you miss, you don't have to worry about using your PTO. You know, that's a cool part of it. Yeah, no overtime, but not having to use your PTO in case you miss time is very cool. This guy is such a prick, I swear.
There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far.
I appreciate that, Hot Sauce. Yeah, it's going to be a big adjustment, but I'm very excited for it. Thank you, Dr. Red. I appreciate that, everybody. Yeah, I'm eligible for a bonus in December that can be up to, depending on performance, it can be up to 10% of my annual salary, which is really, really good. Now, I won't be eligible for that until next year because I have to work in the position for a year, but holy shit, like, if it's anywhere near that 10% number, that is going to be an amazing one. But yeah, congrats to you too, Hot Sauce, man. That's fucking awesome. We here in the stamp community, we look out for our own, you know? This dodge is always a little bit fucking jank, because if you don't time it absolutely perfect, you're going to get grabbed. And it's fucking annoying. You basically have to circle to the left and hope that you don't get grabbed. Okay. We got lucky there. And my dude just gave up. I love it too, Dr. Red. Isn't it like it takes up so much less of the screen and it doesn't look like I'm a mile away? I really, really like it. My teeth just crashed down on a bone in my burger? What the fuck? I don't think there's supposed to be bones in those. Did you get bone-in beef and like shred it yourself? Or was it gristle or something? But yeah, I got tired of using the full widescreen frame and I just wanted to try something new. So I looked up how to use an image mask and make the custom shapes, and then I just drew a little black outline around it. And I can move everything all at once, so it's basically perfect now. It just looks more professional, you know? And having the chat in the top right, it takes up less... I'm gonna stop talking about it, but I really like it. Yeah, just a day in my stream. Tweaking things unnecessarily. But this is not unnecessary. This is a good change. How do you not use PTO when you're off work? You still take vacation, but you don't have to use PTO in that sense. Like, you just get the day approved. You just talk to your supervisor, and if they approve the day, you just take the day. PTO is paid time off. So basically, I would just ask someone to take the day off, and if they approve of it, that's all there is to it. I don't have to go in and like file. I don't have to request specific days of PTO or anything. I just ask them if I can have the day off, and they just give it to me. Because regardless of how much time I miss, you know, the money's the same. It's weird. But yeah, I feel like if I really excel in this position for like a year plus, I could definitely go much higher in the company, which is a really exciting prospect. I love this shot here. This is so awesome. The fucking Nemesis on fire. Fire effects are beautiful. Got 15 days PTO annually, but I rarely use it, and they just convert it to moolahs. Yeah, if you don't use it, they usually just pay you out at the end of the year and reset it.
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
One gripe that people have about RE Engine is that everything looks overly wet. Like, they really emphasize the sort of shiny moisture on everything, and especially the characters. It looks awkward. It's like they're always sweating bullets, you know?
Survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter.
Oh.
It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they show a lot of teeth, true.
The dipshit that closed this.
Very exaggerated facial animations. That's another thing that people talk about.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
I think I already shot this one, because Doc, you told me about it. So I'm pretty sure it's already gone. But there is a raccoon up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you already told me about this one, so we got it. A Charlie doll, yeah, not the raccoons. That's RE2. Oh yeah, I also wanted to make sure I'm on Rec 709 for my color space. Okay, we are. Yeah. sRGB is very, very bright and gray looking. Rec 709 is a lot darker and high contrast, and I prefer that. See? I like that. I like that a lot. BRB. You think you could just BRB whenever you feel like it, dude? Just coming in and out of here. It's a wide color space. It's supposed to be more cinematic, but I just like the way it looks. It makes the game look less gray, you know, more deeper blacks.
Thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with you.
Yeah, he's on salary too. He just tells me, I'm out, dude. I'll be back later.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
Mod perks SMH, yeah. Abusing his mod privilege. What I like about this game as well is that... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. I don't want to open that door. Yeah, so anyways, the weather.
Captain, this fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos,
Do it. I was just going to talk about over-sexualization. Like, no characters are, like, fawning over Jill the whole time or, like, you know, just trying to hit on her. Like, this situation is too fucking serious for them to be trying to do bullshit like that, so they're not concerned about it.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS.
Yeah, but it's in a very, like, playful way. It's not, like, a serious way. It's a very bro-y way that he goes about it.
How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses.
Yeah, I miss the old Lewis. He was equally cheesy, but in a weird way.
You can thank your
In the remake.
for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get
Yeah, like it's harmless stuff like that. Hot sauce is what he says in this game. He's not like, you know, actually trying to get in their pants.
But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
I don't care if you guys think I'm cheating. I'm gonna switch out this shitty pistol for the Samurai Edge. That's my one advantage, dude. It's not even like it gives you that much of an advantage in Inferno. It really doesn't. Tabloid front page, The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. In the gray of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten, the third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man's steak? Ugh, the line is so bad. We here at News Comment have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patient Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August, might not be settling for just the cafeteria food. Oh, that's worded really weird. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that'll make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the scoop. Doc, have you played this yet? This month?
Jill, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the trails.
Not yet this month.
You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Nah, I'm not speed running, dude. I don't like that. When everybody just spams the dodge, like every 2 seconds they're like this. I don't do that shit. I'm not speed running. I'm just playing the game. Yeah, obviously I do not use the deagle anywhere near the beginning of the game. I save this shit for like the very end or close to. And we're gonna swap this out. Oh yeah, I already have the lockpick. That's kind of cheap though. You know what? Do we just have fun this playthrough? I've suffered through Inferno so many times. Do we just have fun this playthrough with some infinite shit? Appreciate that, Sick Boy. Doesn't it look clean though, dude? I really like how clean it looks. I just remembered the gray DS4. It's beautiful, dude. I beat Inferno, passed the torch to you. You beat it, then we passed it to Mag, and she never did it. That's, you know what? Sometimes people just let you down. Sometimes people just let you down, dude, and that's just all there is to it. Still prefer the rectangle personally, but it's better than the other oh, for sure. Yeah, the other versions I had were shit. When I went back and looked at them, I was like, what was I thinking, dude? I just wanted it to take up less space on the screen, and it looked like I was a mile away. Even watching on my phone, it looked like I was a mile away. So I just wanted to do something that looked a little bit fucking closer, you know? You know what? I've suffered through Inferno so many times. Let's have some fucking fun, dude. Let's have some fucking fun. I've literally beaten Inferno twice on stream without any of these infinite weapons. So we're going to have some fucking fun this playthrough. One. Yeah, 3 is fine. One thing that is a little bit weird is that they don't have limited saves. I thought they would have limited saves for Inferno. I'm surprised that they don't. Yeah, it's called the hot dogger. It causes the zombies to burst into flames, actually. I'll try to show you here.
Gotta get that train moving.
As long as I don't fucking die. Like that. I just held it, dude. I just held it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that blade on her skirt. That's awesome. Ooh, huge. Isn't there one guy here? Oh, I thought there was a guy like hiding there. Oh yeah, this is how you don't play, dude. My favorite this is how you don't play of all fucking time is Dead Rising. That one is so funny in so many different ways. When he literally cannot beat Carlito to save his life and he just keeps dying. And he just keeps going, this sucks. Like, this terrible gameplay. How can anybody say this is good? Seriously. Just thinking about that shit, dude. It's so funny. Hey, no problem, Sick Boy. We'll see you around, sir. Appreciate you coming back for the comeback stream. Getting a compliment from Sick Boy about visual or audio stuff is, I take that as a compliment. I mean, I should because it is a compliment, but what I'm trying to say is it's not easy, okay? He's hard to impress. So if you can't impress him, it's like, damn, I did it, dude. I made it. I'm fed up with this world.
Carlos,
You are very picky. You're pickier than me somehow, dude. And that's tough to do, for real.
You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
You know what? Fuck this. Where's my autosave? Oh, that's the very beginning. You know what? Fuck this. I'm putting this shit back. No, we're putting the infinite weapons back. We're not gonna cheapen this. We need a challenge. Put this shit back. I rethought everything, dude. No. Give me the samurai edge. Give me the knife. The survival knife. Keep hot dogger. All right, fine. The hot dogger is the only thing I'll keep, but the rest of the shit, we're not going to cheap out on it. I could also just go ahead and grab the lockpick here. That I will do. I just don't want to have all the cheap bullshit, you know? You know, I've complained a lot about the direction Capcom has taken with RE outside of a few great titles like RE7. However, you have to appreciate the product you get compared to the crap Konami has pushed out for Silent Hill. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Silent Hill is a fucking joke, dude. In every sense of the word. It is an absolute fucking joke. And everybody knows it. Oh, that was really late. I could have easily got grabbed there if I wasn't careful. God, this is such a beautiful game. I also personally like how you don't just press space to pull out the knife.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Oh, I like the heat radiating off of that. How is that not burning through her outfit, though? It's not goddamn realistic. Dude, it's... Ascension is literally a fucking embarrassment. You're saying the same thing that Malum was saying in my Discord. He was saying that we should appreciate how good the Resident Evil games are. Like, we have very little to complain about when we compare them to the bullshit that Silent Hill's given us. And he's 100% right. Wanting fire to burn Jill's clothes. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I wanted it to burn her clothes down to a microkini. I never said that. You said that. I just agreed with it. I just agreed with it. I tell the truth, dude. That's all we do out here is tell the truth. This dude's not dead, is he? Nope. Now he is. That's a teehee. Use my inside voice? No. No. I don't have an inside voice. This is handgun, right? I think you need at least three to make a shotgun. It's important to kick this ladder down even though we're not going to use it. Makes it easier to get back here later. Instead of having to go in front of the entrance to the cafe down here. Finally started work on soldering in the Retro Gem HDMI kit from my fat PS2. Dude. That actually looks amazing. I was watching a video about that when I was off. I saw like a full detailed review of the Retro Gem kit. It is gorgeous how good those games look when you get like the lossless digital out. It's just something that analog video just can't match, you know? Oh, look at the heat waves, dude. It's so thick. This new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off, literally. I just know sales will continue to rise as word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold all this cash that's rolling in. The new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's a secret between me and my beautiful Aquacure queen, and she'd never give it up for a thief. Isn't Aquacure one of the passwords you can type in the original RE3? One of the passwords you can type in the place with the oil additive. Oh, Jesus. I tried, dude. I tried. She had to get turned around. Two shots, really? This is busted. Shit is busted as hell. These are my least favorite enemies in the whole fucking game, these guys down here. What is going on? That lady in there wasn't dead? Nope. Oh my god, destroyed. Holy shit. You know what game I also really wanted to play again, you guys? BioShock 1. BioShock 1 is such a great fucking game. The solder work on the ribbon cable to the GPU output is really small, and since I don't have a microscope, I'm using a hand magnifying glass and careful drag soldering. Yeah, see, I would never be able to do that. Because I have a fun little condition called essential tremor, which means the more fine and detailed motor skills I try to use, the more my hand shakes. So if I tried to do that shit, it would be over in a second, 100%. I would immediately destroy some traces and it would be over. But, you know, I don't think of it as a limitation. I just know what I can and can't do, you know. I don't try to overcome it or anything. It's like, why even bother? If I need soldering services, there's plenty of people on Etsy that can do that for me. I can't make a similar stroke. Do you mean like with handwriting? God, this game is so fucking beautiful, man. Yeah, no, I can't. For some reason, I thought I needed bolt. I do need bolt cutters here. However, I can get in here and use the lockpick way earlier than I'm supposed to be able to. No, I don't ever play any games with ray tracing if I'm streaming because it's really just a waste of time. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's really just a waste of time, in all honesty. It's just going to destroy your frames and... Yeah, it's just going to destroy your frames, and if you're trying to... Oh, Jesus. If you're trying to stream something at a consistent 120, it's really just a waste of your time at the end of the day. No, you piece of shit. Oh, he tried it, though. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that was a disaster, having to use all that healing, but whatever. I thought there was a grenade around here. But I guess that's only when you have the bolt cutters. Ray tracing on RE2 Remake is a waste since they used it even less than this game. Yeah. I would love to try to get an S+ rank in this one day, but it's so fucking hard, dude. There's the grenade. You need bolt cutters to get the shotgun. There needs to be an infinite shotgun in every game. 100%. We need infinite ammo shotgun now. Hey, no problem, Kendo. Appreciate you hanging out as always. I think there's even more shotgun shells in here. Yeah. I like the Steel Boy logo.
Nothing.
Alright. Now we've got to go find ourselves the power. Or we got to reconnect the power. But now that we have the fire hose, we can go do that anyways. Damn. More handgun over here, I think. Oh, just gunpowder, but I'll take it. Oh, Mossberg? Yeah, dude. Is that the Woodstock version? I like Woodstock shotguns really well. They just look so cool. Wow, 2 grenades already. Fuck it, we'll come back. Oh. Fuck it, why not? Don't we run into Nemesis for the first time out here? Oh, dear God, he was waiting, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, I'm dead. Yeah, they were in, like, the worst possible position to try to go for that. Highly questionable, deeply unpleasant and troubling, dude. The variant I'm looking at has AR-compatible grip and buttstock. Nice, dude. Nothing that's ever been described as that is bad. Okay, let me run to the bathroom really quick and I'll be right back, you guys. Very fast, I promise. Dude, everything is running so much more seamless. Let's go. I need to get a new Be Right Back screen though, and I'm actually thinking about paying somebody on Fiverr to do it because Mag has made far too many screens for me for free and I feel like it's bullshit. But hey, I didn't ask her to make this, she just made it. Yeah, there's only one part of this game that I absolutely cannot fucking stand, and it's the... whatever those insects are that, like, plant their larva or whatever in your throat. That's, like, by far the worst part of this game, is running around and dodging them trying to restore the power. And it's not debatable. It's actually really bad. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, if you wait too long, or if you press dodge too early, or if you wait too long to dodge, you'll also get hit. I'm just gonna reload that. And also, you gotta be careful because on Inferno, they double lunge. So if you lunge in a way that they can grab you on the double lunge, it's even worse. Disagree. Worst part is Carlos RPD. It breaks pacing of Jill's story. It's reused from RE2. Way too many zombies and it's annoying. Well, that's also true. That's also very true. Oh my God, the fucking double lunge, you piece of shit. Fuck it. Surprised it even flashed that guy at the end. That was a really late dodge. Yeah, I died. Thought the whole point of Carlos is to break in story and pacing. Well, yeah, I mean, it's giving a break to Jill's story. And they had it in the original game too, so. I definitely felt like it was done better in the original though. And plus, you know, with the clock tower being missing, it's like a massive, massive chunk of RE3 is just gone, you know? In 3, the original PS1 version, you fight Nemesis in the clock tower, he infects you, and then Carlos takes over after he rescues you, which is fine. But in this, you already beat him, and he just infects you like as a last-ditch effort. It's so cheap the way that he does it in this game. He's got to be like one bullet away. There we go. No, I love this game too. What I've always said about this game, great game, bad remake. Like just in terms of what it was supposed to be versus what it's trying to be, bad remake. But great game, very fun to play, love the pacing of it, love the dodge. The dodge is very fun. You know, it's a fun-ass game for sure. Inferno, I think, is a very fun difficulty, although it is pretty horseshit. Watching you play this reminds me of standing behind my sister watching her play this game. What's up, dude? Remember her doing the character voices for me too, because English is not my mother tongue. Yeah, you're not missing much. English is a fucking stupid and confusing language, I'll be honest. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? The old RE3, yeah. This is where I died last time, so. I didn't pre-grab the lockpick this time around. Alright, cool. Way easier to do it that way. What? I didn't... Oh my god, I didn't even grab the fucking... I didn't even grab the fire hose. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go save. Actually, no. Didn't that fuck me over last time? I think that fucked me over last time. Let's not do that. I'm just gonna climb up this way. I'm just gonna use this path every time instead of the other way around. Because it's just way less dangerous. I remember the pre-baked lighting of RE4 in games of that day allowed them to give emphasis on destructible objects like crates and barrels without the tacky yellow tape. Yeah, well, thankfully there's a mod that removes all that stupid shit. Like in RE4 especially, it's egregious. Like literally anything that's important or is going to help you traverse or get further in the game is marked with a giant yellow X in spray paint. Like, come on, dude. How much more blatant could it be? How dumb do you think gamers are, for real? Very. is the answer. Yeah, there's 3 of them in here. 2 with the... Oh, never mind. I'm so stupid. I don't have any space for this. Let me just... Oh, Jesus. Nope. You tried it, though. Yeah, so something interesting about this game is, I think it also happens in RE2 Remake, but if you get really far away from the zombies, they actually will start to go into like a half FPS animations, like really choppy animations, and that's how they save resources. I remember she went to buy the remake on the day of release, and within the first 30 minutes turned to me and said, they ruined my favorite game. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of people in the Resident Evil community that are really not happy with how this turned out, so she is not alone there. In fact, I'd say most people aren't happy with how this turned out, like a large majority of the community, but the good thing is Capcom listened, and they did fix a lot of the problems for Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm surprised with the hardware of today that they have to do that, but I've seen zombie groups in the distance with low frame animations. Yep, you see it all the time in this game. So now we're going to run across this way because it's way safer. Once you kick that ladder down. I don't remember when this guy wakes up, but I know he does eventually. I think it was probably a console optimization if I had to guess. More than anything, they probably did that to make it use less resources on, you know, PS4 and all that. Because even in 2020, like PS4 was a 7-year-old system, and not to say that it looks outdated at all. It actually looks excellent. I'm just reporting the facts. It's a pretty old console at this point. Alright, we gotta get the bolt cutters. Make a little bit of space. Don't really guess I need that anyways. Now we can go grab the shotgun, which I'm gonna go do before we do anything else. Cool. How many saves is it before you lose S rank on Inferno? I forget. Like, yeah, see that? You see that? You can see it right there. When they're really far in the distance, look how low FPS they get. See that? No more than 3? Are you serious? That's insane, dude. Wow, I like how that thing just literally appeared on his head, by the way. Both of them. Okay, well, fuck this. Like, it's so jank looking. There probably is a mod to remove this, I would imagine. You can especially see that guy up there is doing the same thing. There's probably a mod to remove it. I just don't know of it. But yeah, that's just the way that they've designed these games to save on resources when the zombies are far away. I wish they would change it when you're looking at them, though. Like, maybe when you start looking at the zombies, then have them start moving full speed again. Because having them be choppy like that even in the distance. It's kind of awkward looking. Oh, cool. Well, there he was. Damn. Got him. What? I used the herb and I'm still not? Fine, fuck you. One feature that I really loved from Resident Evil 4 Remake was the auto sort of the inventory. That was super, super useful. And too bad no one made a static camera decades prior that would allow them to save on resources. It really is a shame. If only someone could invent something like that. I don't know how that would be possible, though. Seems pretty tough, dude. Nice. I like how the shotgun only takes up one slot here, too. Wait, did I change my... No, I thought I changed my shotgun model, but I guess not. I don't have the lockpick yet, so I can't get those shells. Just wanted to make sure I didn't use the shells there. I need every shell I can get, dude. You can easily die here if you're not careful, because there's a few of these fucking... I don't even... What are they called? I know they're not pale heads, but what are these dudes with like the tentacles on their head called? And this guy's a zombie too. Oh, no, he's not. Let's call them Squidwards. Yep, I'm sure that's the technical term. So we'll just start calling them Squidwards. So this guy dies to this. And then we gotta chuck the grenade at these two. Tentakills. There we go. That could have been better, but it also could have been way worse. I ain't gonna complain about it. Boom. Now we can move on. Oh, not this way, though. This way is... Well, maybe not. Let's see how unsafe this really is. Okay, well, they're all gone. I done killed them, so it's not a big deal. Man, 3 saves on Inferno, though? Are you fucking serious? That is so brutal, dude. What kind of god gamers do they think they're dealing with? Because it ain't me. Even the chains are painted yellow. Like, come on, dude. At least let me figure some shit out on my own, you know? Even the chains to the shops are painted yellow, dude. The lockpicks are all yellow. Didn't they do that in RE2 as well? What does double high grade do? Mag, okay. Painting everything fucking yellow. Like painting literally everything yellow. I don't think it's nearly as egregious in that game. I half wonder if they came up with that system because of feedback they got on RE2, which would be really bizarre, but who knows? It could be possible.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
he would have turned. Where's your sense of self-preservation? Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
She could have killed him right there, dude. Oh yeah, we don't need the bolt cutters anymore. I would love to see what the world record Inferno speedrun on this is. I'll watch it after the stream though. These guys have very, very low HP. These ones on the right here. It's like one bullet or two and they're dead. Thank God. That would have fucking nightmare if they weren't. If they weren't easy to kill, that'd be just painful to deal with. The consumption of my dinner is done. What'd you actually make? I don't think you ever said. Oh yeah. You just want to dodge because... Oh, what? Oh, I guess I just didn't see her. Well, at least I have this. Yeah, once you, nah, she was behind me. She was like right there, and I just didn't see her. But yeah, once you run through here and you come back down, they're actually all gone anyway. So you don't even need to fight them. You just want to fire like one shot just to get them out of the way. Gotta fire the warning shot, dude. Oh, we're fine right now. So we've got the green and the blue. We just need the red. And I'm pretty sure the red's down here amidst all this chaos. Oh, look at all that. You missed the stamp streams. Oh. There we go. I was hearing it. I was like, wait, what is that? Yeah, dude, I miss streaming. Trust me. I need to check out your November VODs too, dude.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
I've just been very busy with, you know, work shit and all that, but I need to keep these two separate ones. The lockpick is in here, I'm pretty sure. This is disgusting. Yeah, I need to finish up my October VODs too. I made it to like day 16 and then I realized that do you ever do this, Doc, if you're doing like your marathon, for example, and you forget to change the title? So then two of your VODs both say like day 16, because that's exactly what I did. I forgot to change the title as soon as I went live. And so I had two VODs that were labeled day 16 and I missed one of them. Thankfully, I didn't catch it like months later, but yeah, I was able to go back and grab the actual day 17 and get it uploaded. But I was going to go all the way up to 21, but I fucked up because I didn't have it. Oh yeah, lockpick is in this, I believe. I already have one, but now I've got double lockpick. Alright, guys. I'm sorry for this short comeback stream, but this was just a stream to come back and say hi. I really did not sleep like at all today, so, and I've got work super early in the morning, so I do need to go ahead and get off here. I've got some stuff I got to take care of, but no, me too. Actually, you know what? Whoa, before we go anywhere, let's review that. Let's review that last grab. I think, because we need to find out for sure. Let's investigate. We're going to get out the visors, dude. We're going to get out the visors and find out what the fuck is going on here. I have live publish set back up again, so we should be able to see the VOD automatically. Okay, 315, 317, 318. Okay. So here it is. Yeah, like where was she? I didn't even see her. Where the fuck was this zombie at, dude? I dodged this one. She must have been like right here in this area, but it was just enough that I didn't see her in my peripheral whatsoever. And then I was like halfway up the stairs and she somehow grabbed me. Like, what the fuck? And that's a different one too. That's not the same one that I dodged in the beginning. Fuck is going on here, dude? Bullshit piece of goddamn piece of shit game. All right. With that being said, gamers, God, this looks bad. I'll fix this, okay? I'll fix this, I promise. We'll make this look a lot nicer. But with that being said, you guys have a great rest of the night. We're going to be back to our regularly scheduled programming very soon. But I just wanted to come back, say hi, you know, give you guys the sort of life update, let you know I'm still alive, and we're still out here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight, and I really appreciate everybody letting me know, you know, congratulating me and everything like that. So you guys have a great rest of the night, and I will talk to you very, very soon. I'm also going to finish uploading the VODs tonight, probably. That way we don't have to worry about October anymore. The finale actually took 3 parts. Part 0, Part 1, and Part 2 to get it fully uploaded. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.